Question number 33. The permittivity tensor of a uniaxial anisotropic medium in the standard Cartesian basis is 4 epsilon 0 0 0 4 epsilon naught 0 0 0 9 epsilon, where epsilon naught is a constant, it's the permittivity of the free space. The wave number of an electromagnetic plane wave polarized along x direction and is propagating along y direction in this medium. What is the wave number they are asking? The k value we want to find the wave number means what is the propagation constant, the k value. In the problem they are given the permittivity tensor that epsilon or that should be equal to in the uniaxial crystal system 4 epsilon naught 0 0 then 0 4 epsilon naught 0 then 0 0 9 epsilon. This is the permittivity tensor for the uniaxial anisotropic medium. The plane wave polarized along the x direction, propagating along the y direction. So the polarization along the x direction, it is propagation direction, that means k direction is along the y direction. So they are asking the medium, the wave number in terms of vacuum. What is the wave number of the electromagnetic plane wave? So they are asking what is the wave number of the electromagnetic radiation. Already we have one relation. Suppose if the electromagnetic wave is propagating in the free space, the k naught, the propagation constant along the particular propagation direction, it should be equal to omega by c. That means angular frequency divided by that velocity of the light. Suppose the same electromagnetic wave propagating in the medium, that should be equal to k, the same angular frequency divided by c times, because in the medium there is a refracting index for the medium, so the wave propagating with the lower wavelength or higher wavelength according to the refracting index, so the velocity of the light will change. So in the medium the propagation vector is equal to omega by c times the refractive index n. So we know the refractive index is equal to, it's a square root of, it's a relative permittivity of the medium. That means the n can be written as, it's a epsilon or small epsilon, you can call anything. It's a square root of relative permittivity of the medium. We know from this permittivity tensor, there's a propagation vector along the y direction. That means the permittivity along the y direction, the relative permittivity, it should be equal to 4 times that epsilon naught. Suppose if you are substituting this value, the epsilon r, sorry, this is not epsilon r, it's a epsilon. So you can along the y direction, that means in the propagation direction, the epsilon value, the permittivity of the medium, that should be equal to 4 times epsilon naught. So epsilon divided by epsilon naught, that should be equal to epsilon r, the relative permittivity is equal to, it's simply 4. So what you got to do, now we got to substitute this 4 is here, in this equation, the relative permittivity equation. So the propagation vector inside the medium, that should be equal to omega by c. So square root of epsilon r, it's here epsilon r is equal to 4, square root of 4. So the k is equal to, it's 2 times omega by c. So this would be the answer. K equal to omega by c, it's a square root of 4. So this is the answer for the given question. That means omega by c already we know, defined, it's a k naught. So this should be equal to 2 times k naught. That means inside the medium my propagation constant is twice that of the free space. From the calculation we found that the answer is equal to 2 k naught. The option 2 is right answer.